tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. Subscribe to the greatest trucker blog in the Midwest, and don't forget to smash that like button so we can finish this trucking conquest. To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. You know the crazy trucker loves you and God does too. To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. You gotta hold on tight because it might be a bumpy ride of laughter. So don't pee your pants. It's just a trucking circumstance. To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. You know the crazy trucker loves you and God does too. To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. You gotta hold on tight because it might be a bumpy ride of laughter and fun. So don't pee your pants. It's just a trucking circumstance. To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. You know the crazy trucker loves you and God does too. To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. You gotta hold on tight because it might be a bumpy ride of laughter and fun. So don't pee your pants. It's just a trucking circumstance. To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. You know the crazy trucker loves you and God does too. To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. You gotta hold on tight because it might be a bumpy ride of laughter and fun.
Good morning. It is 5:15. I gotta go about 6 miles down the road, pick up my load. Some corn steak, aka cattle slop. That liquid corn type crap thing. It's hot. It's like 300 degrees, or it's like 250, I think. But that's so hot. I gotta wear a rubber suit or a jacket when I'm unloading and stuff, which, makes sense. Let's see. Oh, better wait. Here comes the cars. No. And after I get done going to the O show, I gotta run down to the old chicken plant and get chicken fat. I'll just top load some chicken fat on top of my whatever I loaded. Alright, meet you over there. It's a little dark. This is Kansas City, North Kansas City. It's pretty much next to downtown, but on the north side. Whew, someone's riding a bicycle. I didn't see him. That's why you have to have reflectors and a light on a damn bicycle. Not to say anything like stereotypical, but a black guy riding a bicycle with no lights on the bicycle or reflectors early in the morning is not a good thing. And this guy wants to sit there and go, is there someone on the scale? Yeah. I don't know. Waiting for, but maybe I'll go around, maybe I'll not have to back up. Ooh, someone's on the scale. Ooh, shit, never mind. I'm gonna back up now. you waiting on the scale? Yeah. Okay, I didn't know if you're going forward or not. They need to put a light up there, green light, red light. That'd be helpful. Right, all right, thanks, buddy. Woo! See, someone on scales, you don't see. You know, you got grain trucks freaking lining up on the rail. Oh, now I get away. All right, no biggie. See, now I like. I don't know if there's anyone else waiting, so I'll find out here in a minute. Are there any other trucks down the alleyway? Not that I see. Alright, no truck waiting. Alright, I'll meet you inside of Greedion. Wait for the green light. I tried making it, but it went from yellow to red right when I got up here. I'm like, argh. I gotta wait for the cycle. But hey, you see the Kansas City Bridge right there? It's all green. You know, it should light up green and red during Christmas times and have certain colors during the year, holidays, you know. Hey, got the green light. A couple times I get the green light come up here and people are trying to sneak past. It's like, whoa! You know? Get a little spooky out here early in the morning. Driving on the tracks. Oh no! Man, my fridge door keeps opening. Pretty soon I'm just gonna screw my fridge shut and not use it. Good job, Freightliner. Let's put a slide out door as a fridge in a semi truck. You know, we don't hit bumps. No, it's not bumpy in a semi. We're out in the boondocks. Maybe I'll show you what inside of one of those grain bins look like. Down underneath it. We're going to be slipping and sliding if it's all messy back here. This corn steep is sticky and slick. And it doesn't come off. Not even steel. When it dries, you literally, acid won't even take it off. I tried spraying acid on it. You need a jackhammer. That ain't too messy. Nice. Usually I'll have to write this giant pile of slop. It's muddy. You just don't want to drive in that yellow stuff. That's the slick stuff. That is like ice. There's a lot of time to turn this corner, I just slide forward. Like, yay! Especially in the wintertime. I gotta back up to my tank. Alright. So if you've never seen the inside of these giant grain, those big old behemoths, here's what they look like on the inside. They're big. I mean, that's underneath. You know, and they got a hole, and it just goes all the way down. And then you look on the other side, there's storage, and that's a double side, duh. There's silos on each side. There you go. Loading the cattle slop right now. That's a hot, steamy stuff. And that's the product before I get the byproduct of that. It's in that tank. That's basic. It's cattle feed. Good old wet corn husk, corn shell, corn, everything. It's ground down and so the liquid comes out and it gets put in that tank, and I tank it, and they use it as a additive for cattle feed type shit, you know. It's got different nutrients or whatever in that. I don't know, it's out of my pay league. But I just keep loading it, watch my suspension gauge, and wait till my suspension gauge gets to about 60, and I shut it off, 60, 61 usually, and then go way out. So, easy peasy, butter greasy. Well, I'm unloading. I got 42 PSI, trying to get that 61, so I got about 20 more PSI to go, but got a phone call yesterday. I'm sort of ticked off. You know, I traded in my sexy Lexi, my Lexus, for that Ram truck. The Ram Jeep dealership calls me yesterday and says, sorry, we don't have your title yet. I gotta get my plates Saturday. They're gonna give me temp tags. I'm gonna give them 30 days. If they don't have my title, I'm gonna have to take it back in, and they're gonna have to find me an appropriate vehicle that has the title. I'm out of Lexus. I would love to just take the truck back and get my Lexus back, say kiss my ass and go somewhere else, but I'm in a predicament right now. Can a dealership sell you a vehicle without a title? No. And yes, they can. But they have to have that title in 30 days. Any dealership, no matter if it's a buy here, pay here, or anything, any dealership that sells you a vehicle has to give you the title within 30 days. If not, they voided the contract. No matter if there's a no whatever. I know in the Missouri it's exactly like that. So I can say kiss my butt right now, take it back Saturday and say, here's the truck, get me something. So we're going to have a conversation when I get to the Ram dealership, Jeep dealership, Saturday. Put side steps on the dang thing and whatever, and bought some ditch lights for it and brackets, and yeah, don't have a title. Wouldn't think. It wasn't even buy here, pay here. It was James River Dodge and Ram dealership. So, just if you want to know, if you bought a car and they don't get you the title in time, don't let them scare you. Just Google it, right? Just Google it. Just Google it. I need to write an artificial song about that. Alright, well, better pay attention to my gauge. It's 45 now, so it goes up pretty quick. Alright, toodly-doo, toodly-dee. That's a saying. You need to make a t-shirt. As you see, we're done. My suspension gauge says 61, and I should be about 77.5 to 78,000, somewhere around there. It might be 78.5. I know if I get 63, I'm like 81, so 81.5. So don't ever want to get 63 on my suspension gauge. I'll tell you that. You pretty much put them full, and you're coming back here, and then you got to hook extra hoses up to back, and then where that cattle or that feed I showed you. Wet cake, you gotta pour the stuff all over it. I had to do that one time because I thought I was supposed to be so many inches away from the top dome. There's the sunrise over the Kansas City Bridge. Oh, morning traffic's coming. It is 7:20. It is morning rush hour. So I'll get to my Neo show at about 10 o'clock. 10:15, somewhere around there. an hour or so to unload, and then a 30-minute drive to Southwest Missouri to pick up some chicken fat. Hello, good morning, Food Liner. Muscle Man and Hall. Muscle Man. Muscle Man. Is that apple size or apple size? Applesauce. Musselman's? Or is that Muscle Man? Arr.
Do?
Well, I should have stopped on my suspension gauge at 60, not 61. But I am 80,060 pounds. 60 pounds over. I think the ticket's $1 per pound over. I get pulled over, I might have to pay $60. I don't know. Oh well, I forgot what it is per pound, but I could deal with 60 pounds. You know, you drive around for a couple hours or so, you might drop that just in fuel. By the time I get to Harrisonville, I might have dropped 60 pounds of fuel by then. But that's cutting it down to like, yeah, you know, you can't be more than 80. I guess if you're a farmer or whatever during season, you can, like Kansas, you can be 85.5, Missouri, you can, they'll give you a leeway like 81.5. But if you go over 81.5, they're unloading you here, they won't let you leave. But I ain't going towards downtown, I'm going the opposite. 'Cause traffic is crazy. Downtown Kansas City, 35 and 71 south or whatever, merge into downtown, and one goes one direction, the other goes the other direction. I just sit in the middle lane, just go with the flow. Downtown Kansas City, here I come. Downtown Kansas City, I'm leaving you 'cause you're no fun. Past 70 up here, it speeds up, and I'm good. It's just when you got 1, 2, 3 lanes merging into 3 there, you know, and then they're all getting off to get on 70 towards St. Louis or Wichita. Either or, this is zigzag time. Where everyone, I don't know, we'll go left or right, I don't know, I can't figure out. difference. It's always better to be leaving Dallas during morning rush hour than coming into Dallas, and the opposite, evening rush hour. Sometimes, you know, you got people going to work in the evening time too, so less compared to the morning time. But that's it. Now it's just the boring 2 hours and 15-minute drive to the O Show, Ragman Mills, over by the Loves. Didn't, thank God. No through trucks. Ah, bullshit. Excuse my language. Bologna. Because I take this all the way to the end. Dead ends. To where I'm delivering. They just laid chat down on top of this road. So they tarred it earlier this year and laid that nice chat down. Beautiful countryside.
Ghosting.
Well, I'm about done unloading this good old cattle sloppy to doodah day. Had to deal with my dealership. Got phone. Said I'll be in Saturday to get my another temp tag, and they better have my title in 30 days or fisticuffs are coming off. You know what I mean? After this, gotta go get some chicken fat. I want to take a nap, but I gotta wait to go get the chicken fat before I take a nap. By that time, it's gonna be like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Then I gotta be in Atchison, Kansas tomorrow morning, and I go home because it's gonna be Friday. Right now it's loud because my pump and shaft is running, so. But that toodly-doo. Town in southwest part of Missouri called Anderson, Missouri, with a population of 1,961 folks. That's right. These are the towns you got to watch your speed driving through, because they'll go from 60, 65 to like 45 or 35 miles an hour, and there will be cops in there. How do you think these small towns make their money? You're waiting for out-of-towners to come flying through. But they got a Dollar General or Sonic. And VP fuels. It's 45, but no one wants to see. So I'm saying, there's a popo there. They give him a new Tahoe, little town. And there's another one up here. And see, it's 45. The guy in front of me is doing 34. Well, why? The speed limit's 45. Just because there's a po-po up there to the right? Over by the wash? Right there to the right. Nice Chevy pickup truck. No, it's a Tahoe too. We got 2 Tahoes. Gotta take a right up here. 59 south.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Missouri 59 south, State Highway 76 west.
We got an Arvest Bank. Cute little town.
At the light, turn right onto Missouri 59 south, State Highway 76 west.
Oh wow, look at that car. That's stupid. Just pull out in front of that Explorer because they don't want to get behind me.
Continue on Missouri 59 south for 1 mile.
That's 2 big cemeteries. Alright, got an old building off to the left. I think maybe my mom was talking about how they used to side houses. Oh no, that's brick. We were talking about how they used to side houses with like shingles, the rolls of the tar or whatever. I wonder what the insulation rating back in the day was. I bet it's a whole lot better than this is a plastic vinyl siding. Ooh, new Mexican restaurant to the right. Los Dios. Ooh, whatever that was in those train cars stuck. This is the old downtown. It's actually pretty big for the amount of people. Be a good place to retire. That old building there, the fuel station with all the weird knickknacks. Got a guy with 1 leg. Yeah.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto State Highway 76 west.
Okay, you got a Casey's. Hey, that's all you need. You got a Dollar General, a Sonic, a Casey's, and a supermarket back there. Oh, and right ahead. Right ahead, you see it? It's got a Dollar Tree. And a big one.
Take the next right onto State Highway 76 west.
A Town and Country supermarket, an Alps, a Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Sonic, a Casey's.
Continue on State Highway 76 west for 7 miles.
And a discount dollar, damaged freight store. I'm going to be looking for property out here in Anderson, Missouri. That's right. They got National Guard. You protected? Shoot. And there's a house for sale right there. And they got a semi-truck pole barn, too. Now I better pay attention. It gets curvy and there is no road. Someone pulled out in front of somebody because this is a dangerous intersection. Coming up, I see a fire truck. I see a popolopo. Someone could be in the old ditch, but looks like it's 1 lane up ahead, so I gotta take a left in 0.9 miles. So hopefully whatever's up there is not blocking my spot. Looks like a tractor accident car. No. The car's upside down. Hit the tractor. That's why you gotta pay attention. Looks like it's a boy. Looks like he's alright. But you can see the tractor, the wheel. Looks like everybody's okay. But y'all, when you're driving these back roads, you gotta be careful. And tractors always slow down when they're mowing. So there's the excitement for the day. Someone hits a tractor.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto State Highway 43 south.
How much you want to bang? Nothing wrong with that tractor except he popped that tire off that bead of that rim. That was like I forgot what car, a little Kia?
Take the next left onto State Highway 43 South.
Well, meet you at Simmons. Chicken rendering plant. You guys get to see what a chicken rendering plant looks like. That's right. The worst thing about this whole thing are the trailers of nasty feathers. Blech. What's nice is I don't have to check in with the security guy. Scale house. I gotta go up here. There's a different office I check in at. I don't scale in, and I don't check in like the other trailers. I load on a thing that has a scale already. All the drive-ins and all that stuff check back there. I go back here and I check in. Someone's already in there, so most likely I'm gonna park in the back 40. They'll get my number and they'll call me when they need me, because we got one of our drivers already back there. To the left is where I unload, right there. Yep, where the other truck is. And straight ahead, over there, there's a feather trailer. It's got all the goodies still on it. Well, that's a meat trailer. Feather trailers are to the right of me. But I will be right back. I gotta go check in the office. We gotta check in using our phones, man. I hate this. They wanna go this technology. You gotta scan these QR codes to check in and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, fun. Look at that juice just come out. That's that good old chicken juice. Ooh, I'm slippery. Ooh, gotta watch out. This stuff is slick. They got the big old pallets of the chicken wings and chicken parts. Those are your feather trailers over there. Ooh, that's some good old yum. That's that chicken slime. I'm parked all the way over there, so. Ooh, is that discount chicken? Those trailers say crackle use only. Crackle? Is that Cracklins? The Cracklins! Someone messed up that trailer door over there. You gotta watch me walk over here, because that mud puddle, oh, that's probably not water. That's probably that good old slime. Ew! It stinks! Back to being safe. Alright, flies, get away. Alright, yay, they're finally ready for me. Hold on, before I do that, I need to hit lots. On duty, yard move, load. I don't want to start my drive clock yet. Well, there's a guy coming to the right. I'm on. Oh, Prime's been there sleeping ever since I've been here. I might do the same when I'm done. Okay. Alright. More trucks are coming in. I can't see shit. It's a nice hopper coming by. Look at it. Ooh, she's pretty. Look at them chrome stacks. Ah, dang it, another truck is coming. That's a stretched frame. Matching fenders, low pro fenders. It's like a semi-truck train. Well, hyperspeed real quick.
To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. Subscribe to the greatest trucker blog in the Midwest. And don't forget to smash that like button so we can finish this trucking conquest. To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. You know the crazy trucker loves you and God does too. To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. You gotta hold on tight because it might be a bumpy ride of laughter. So don't pee your pants. It's just a truckin' circumstance. To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. You know the crazy trucker loves you and God does too. To the tiddly-dee, to the tiddly-do. You gotta hold on tight because it might be a bumpy ride of laughter and fun. So don't pee your pants.
I'm gonna end my video here, but before I end my video, I'm gonna go use the restroom. But I want to show you this kid. I got here, 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, and he was painting a yellow square, right? The dude's still painting the same yellow square for 2.5 hours. Let me show you what he got done in 2.5 hours. I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, I would fire this kid. But let me show you. Oh, geez, you're all foggy. Must be from the air conditioning. Let me give you a rub down real quick. There you go. And go around this corner, there's gonna be a kid painting. Right there. 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours probably, to do that square. Would you pay him a full day's wage to do that, or fire him? Alright, that's my loading bay. Got back up underneath there, and they run a little line down, and then I get done, and I get out of town. Let's get back in the truck and see how many flies we lit in. Come on, flies! Sorry about my hand. That's the downfall of being in these places like this. The amount of flies is insane. I was just talking to the driver, or not driver, a worker that works around the feathers dumping. He goes, oh yeah. He said, you should see the bottom of the trailer when it's left behind. He goes, you've never seen that many maggots in your life. I'm like, whoa. He's like, the whole floor crawls. Alright, I'm not trying to sicken you out or anything. But yeah, I am. Alright, hope you like my new artificial intelligence intro song. The lyrics in the whole song was written by yours truly. Yeah. The singing and instrumental, no. I mean, I could try, but... Alright, with that, you know this crazy truck driver. Yes, he loves you. And Jesus loves you too. Tiddly-dee, tiddly-do. Bye now.